Hello, hi there. I am Lyndsey Thomas. I live in Toronto and I am a brand positioning and marketing expert. And I work with coaches, consultants, therapists, practitioners, and anybody in the service-based industry. And I help them position themselves and build powerful, profitable personal brands. When I first started looking for a coach before I came across Sanae, I was in a bit of a pickle. I had a failed business behind me due to COVID. I was working in the travel industry. I had a marketing agency and I was probably at my lowest I've ever been in my 25-year plus career. My confidence was on the floor. I had a couple of clients, but I knew in order to get my mindset in the right place and to get off to the best possible start that I really needed some support and I needed to invest in somebody that was really going to give me that confidence back, but also have the practical skills to help me just to crack on and get moving. And just by absolute random chance, I was scrolling through Facebook one day and Sanae popped up. And it wasn't even a video and it wasn't even a testimonial, or it was just something really random that she'd posted and it really resonated with me. So I contacted her, and I have had coaches in the past and some of them I have been burned, or rather they just haven't delivered in terms of the expectation and the ROI. So I went into this quite skeptical, quite worried. As I said, I had a failed business behind me. I was already in some debt. And this was my last chance saloon really to invest some money that belonged to me and my husband into somebody that was truly going to help me and shift me. So I arranged for a discovery call with Sanae, and when you just there's just a warmth and an integrity about somebody that just shines through. That's all I can say. Before she even started talking to me about her experience and the problems that she solves and what she does and what she can do for me, she just emanates this integrity, and I can't put my finger on it other than that's what it is. Yeah, there's just something so honest and pure and wonderful and selfless about her, and I just instantly was drawn in by this authenticity, this immense authenticity. There was just nothing about her that triggered me or made me think, oh, I'm not sure. I just warmed to her straight away. She just made me smile. And she taught me through, well, she let me talk for a long time, which was great because I can talk. But she really listened to what I had to say, and she was really careful not to throw too much of her experience at me straight away, but just to listen and to take on board what my problems were, what I was facing. And she explained to me that her zone of genius, her skill set, isn't just mindset, but is also, she's got a very strong background in sales. So she's a sales coach, which is something that I've always struggled with. I'm a marketing expert. I am brilliant at what I do, but sales has never really been my bag. So that really piqued my interest. And also the fact that she helps her clients to position themselves as well. Whilst I am, positioning is one of my strong points. I'm very good at it. It's always good to have somebody else's eyes on your work, isn't it? So, with these three facets to her experience and just the person who she is, straight away I was just like, I have to work with this woman. I have to work with her. And by God, I'm glad I did, seriously. I honestly don't think I would be where I am now, 18 months into my business, with a thriving business, knowing exactly what I'm doing, knowing exactly, where I am, with a really strong system in place, with really strong positioning and, just all of that around my business. I've always been quite anti-mindset, not anti it, but I've always been sort of, I do really, really well because I'm just really, really good at what I do, but mindset did actually come into it after my previous business failed. Of course, my confidence was on the floor. So I really appreciated that mindset work she did with me, and it wasn't too woo-woo, and it wasn't, she's spiritual, but she's having you do exercises that, if you're somebody like me that is very logical thinking, they do actually help, and you can actually take them and apply them when you're feeling a little bit down or whatever it might be, when your mindset's not quite where it needs to be. So I've really taken some of those exercises with me throughout my throughout this journey to build my business, Nourish Communications. And yeah, she was just, I worked with her one-on-one for 3 months, and then I continued to work with her in a sort of group capacity. And those are one-on-ones, the feedback that she gave me, we were in contact by WhatsApp. If I needed something, it wasn't just oh, you'll have to wait, or send it to me as a in a DM. She was always super willing to respond and give me her feedback and read things through for me. And if I was feeling a little bit on edge, she'd give me exercises so that I could reframe why I was thinking like I was. And obviously that sales skill set that she has as well. She was able to give me really practical sort of hints and ways of, even just on a discovery call, what questions to ask, how to conduct a discovery call, how to get the best out of it, things like that I've never really had any training in. That was really critical as well. So yeah, if you're on the fence and you're looking for somebody that's multifaceted, that's going to really help you in not just one area, but 3 critical areas of your business, that mindset piece, that sales piece, and that sort of expert positioning piece. She is 1 in a million, and I cannot recommend her enough. So just invest in her, and I promise you it will speed up your entire success. It really will. Thank you, Sanae. I don't know what I'd do. I wouldn't be here without Sanae anyway. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.